How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Hello and welcome back to Arcanum Gaming. My name is Richie, and today we're back with another episode of Magic the Gathering Forge Adventure. Now, before we get started, I did want to address one comment that I had. I guess it would have been a few weeks ago, maybe even a month ago by the time this video is going live. I had somebody ask about the available card pool, and they said that they were only seeing Innistrad cards. And so I was messing around the other day, and I went into the settings here, and I looked at this setting right here at the top where it says World, Restart Required. We're on Shandalar. If you click on this, you can actually change it. So if you click on the Innistrad one, it'll actually reload the game, and you'll only have access to cards on the Innistrad plane, which I very, very odd. Then there's also these other ones that Amonkhet and I don't know what Crystal Kingdoms is. I haven't checked either of those out, but I may do that another day. But for now, we're just going to get back into the game that we have been playing. Now, I did do quite a bit of grinding, I guess you could say, off camera, and I built myself a new deck, which is Mill, as you can see here. So let me just show you a brief look at what we've got going on here. So obviously we've got our mana base here. Overall, very important with the crabs. We've got a grindstone. Maybe I should have just left that as cost. Okay. So grindstone there. We've got a set of ruin crabs, 3 ruin crabs, 1 hedron crab. I had to craft these, so it took quite a while. 4 so far seemed to be enough, although I would like to get a 5th crab at least. Thought Scour, Consider, a Ponder, Gataxian Probe. We've got 1 Howling Mine, which combos with our Sphinx's Tutelage. I would like to maybe have a second Sphinx's Tutelage. A couple of Mana Leaks and a Counterspell. Would like to have some more Counterspells, but only got 1 so far. Mind Sculpts, which again, there's better cards than this for 2 mana in blue and black, but that's just what I've been able to find so far. I got 1 Mind Grind, a couple of Mind Funeral, Tangle Wire, which has been way better than it has any right to be, because the AI just doesn't seem to be that very smart when it interacts with it. And then we have a couple of Archive Traps, which none of the AI in this game ever use fetch lands or like search their deck like at all, so it's mostly just, hard casting it for 5, which has been fine. And then we got a bunch of land, obviously. So we're gonna stick with that deck for a while. We're gonna continue on. This was the main quest we were working on, right? We did travel to this town, deliver the research. Yeah, so let's go ahead and continue the quest, the main quest here that we were on. So we need to travel to that town, so let's go ahead and track it, and let's see where exactly we are supposed to be going. Alright, so we need to go down to like lower middle of the colorless area, and we're way up here in green right now. So let's go ahead and fast travel to the colorless area. I did also buy another item, or I didn't buy it, I won it just grinding in the blue tournament. So I have a gold shield to increase our health instead of the Jandor's ring, which I will re-equip. Re-equip when I'm playing, just when I'm playing the Artifacts Affinity deck. We're working on Merfolk Invasion also as another side quest, just trying to grind up money. So I'll go ahead and take out this Merfolk on the way down there. Show you guys the mill deck here. Alright, so we've got 2 lands. One of them is Mystic Sanctuary. Not a great hand to start on here, but we're going to go ahead and keep it. We're going second. Alright, we're on the draw. That's... Alright, got a Thought Scour. Hang on, I got to move the camera here a little bit real quick, so I can see the bottom corner of my screen. That's better. Okay. Drew a Thought Scour. Alright, let's go Polluted Delta. We're going to fetch, and we're going to shock Watery Grave because I don't have any Underground Seas yet. We're going to Ponder. Alright, we'll take Trop. Sunken Hollow, Consider, that's fine. We will not shuffle. Harbinger of the Tides, okay. Alright, so we're going to go drop. I think we just hold up Mana Leak or Counterspell. Take 2. It's a lot to draw one card. I think I'd rather just let you draw the card. I'm going to go ahead and Thought Scour and mill you. And then we'll also consider... yeah, I'll keep the Tangle Wire. There's the Ruined Crab. We'll drop the crab and... that's not going to work. We got to go Sunken Hollow. So we're not going to have Counterspell at this turn. That's okay. Yeah, that's whatever. Meticulous Archive. Alright, we're just going to go ahead and drop the Tangle Wire, I think. And Archive. Oops, I did that in the wrong order. Mysterian Forest on top. Yeah, we'll leave it on top since we have a crab. And I did not do it in the wrong order. I just was thinking it was a different trigger. Okay, here we need to remove the counter and then use the ability. Alright. We're just going to tap the crab and the land. Go Misty, crab, fetch, tapped, crab. Opponent's got 35 cards left in deck. We could Mind Funeral or we could hold up Counter Magic. I think let's hold up Counter Magic this turn. Opponent's got 4 mana. Enters, reveal top 4 cards. Yeah, I'll Mana Leak that. Alright, we're going to tap Tangle Wire, and I think I want to keep my mana up, so we'll tap Crab. Another Misty. Let's go ahead and Misty, fetch. Grab a basic, because it doesn't matter. Now we'll Mind Funeral. Opponent's down to 19 cards, past turn. Tangle Wire, still, see, they're tapping their creatures when they could just be attacking me. Playing a 5-drop with Island Walk. I'll counterspell that. Now we're going to untap. Should be down to 1 counter now. Just going to tap the Tangle Wire. It's good. We'll go ahead and Archive Trap. Sanctuary. I'll get back Counterspell. Opponent's down to 1 card in Library. Yeah, just okay. Pass turn. You know, it never even occurred to me that just a generic merfolk like this could be playing Thassa's Oracle. Haven't seen it yet, but I suppose it's always a possibility. Oh, a Mirror Reachery, huh? I think I already have a couple of those with the different artwork. Okay. Moving on. Take a quick look around here, see what we got. Tundra. Pendle Haven. Let's pick up a Tundra. Do we want another Great Furnace? I don't think so. Well, let's grab it in case we find some Galvanic Blast or something for our affinity deck. Nothing interesting. Let's do this maybe 2 more times. Ooh, Strip Mine. That's good. Nice looking art ancient den there. Nothing. Alright, let's go 1 more spin. Nothing amazing. Check out these enchantments over here. Nothing interesting. Sell some extra cards we got laying around. What's over here? Probably nothing, but the copper mirror would be fine. Alloy mirror, gold mirror. Spin one more time there. Leaden mirror. Alright. You know what? Got a good feeling about this one. Let's go a couple more times. There's got to be something good in here for the affinity deck. Yeah. Bomat Courier, we're not playing in a deck like that. One more spin. Another Iron Mirror. Chief of the Foundry isn't bad. Let's grab those guys. Why not? Not what we're looking for. Looking for Ornithopters, Memnites, that kind of thing. No such luck. That's okay. Just see if there's anything interesting over here, and then move on. Nothing really jumping out at me. Putrid Imp. Kind of tempting. That gingerbread man or whatever. With the, I really can't stand all the alternate language random arts. It doesn't show you like the description of the ability. Like, I vaguely remember what he does. One of his abilities is the food token thing. I don't remember what the other one is. Necropotence. I'm gonna buy it. I'm sure if we get the right combo pieces, we could do something degenerate with that. Alright, one more shop here, and then let's continue the quest. Ooh. Planeswalkers. Not bad. Ren 6. Don't really like that artwork, but I don't think we can leave that behind. Might have to build a deck to play Ren 6. Grog Relentless. Great card. Couple Nicol Bolas there. Would I play Garrick? In what deck would be the question, though. Jace Memory Adept isn't bad. Target player mills 10 cards. Actually, I'm playing a mill deck. Should definitely buy that. Tameo. And I think the game is really faster than playing Tameo, but man, I had so many good times with this card back when I started playing competitively. It's right during I guess it was the end of Scars Innistrad Black and then into Innistrad RTR. I'm going to buy her. I don't know if I'm going to end up using it or not, but Chandra Firebrand. I'm just burning through a lot of essence here. Alright, this is going to be our last spin, it looks like. Well, I guess we could go again, but then we're going to be out of stuff. Champion of Justice isn't bad. Johnny Vengeant. That Lightning Helix on a stick. Why not? Watley. The other Tameo. Pretty good. No. Alright. That's enough. Getting distracted buying cards. Let's actually go ahead and edit our deck real quick before I forget it. Chase. So while I'm thinking about it, we should probably drop this Lotus Petal in the deck. A little more fast mana. Alright, we gotta trim something here. So Jace mills 10 cards. Recurring mill of 10 cards. Archive Trap. I'm just gonna move it to the sideboard for now. We'll keep the other one in. Actually, we should probably just sideboard Mind Grind. And I'm gonna cut... Move that to the sideboard and stick with... Put the Archive Trap back in. Okay. Another Merfolk. Four-land Hand Grindstone, Mind Funeral Gataxian Probe. Looks good to me. We're on the draw. Alright. Dark Slick. Grindstone. Jit Probe. Okay. There's a Crab. Master of the Pearl Trident. Great Crab. Misty. Fetch. Watery Grave. Nope. Pass. Whenever a opponent you control becomes untapped. It's 1/1 until end of turn. It's pretty good. Just go Trop. Do I Mind Funeral or do I just hold up Mana Leak here? I'm going to hold up Mana Leak Grindstone. Block Master of the Pearl Trident. Flying as long as you control another Merfolk. Yeah, I'm just going to leak that. So Thought Scour you. Your Jace. Go Obaro. Mind Funeral now. Got 10 cards off that. Attacks, block the master again. Island walk. Top 4 library, put them back in any order. Okay, we're gonna probably have to block the big guy this turn. Oh, we can't. It's got Island Walk. Seven. I think we're gonna survive on one. Unless the AI misplays and attacks Jace. That's a thing that could happen. Mill you for 10. Pass turn. No, AI is being smart. Alright, so we have to block. It doesn't matter what we block. We can only block master, and then we die. Darn. Okay. Heal up here, continue on. It doesn't happen often, but it does happen. Sign: a middle-aged woman approaches you in what passes for a town square here, slipping a small but very identifiable portrait of you into her cloak. We share the boss man. We shares the boss man? As SRX did upon meeting you, she pulls her hand back out of her cloak to flash an amulet matching yours. Wonder yourself where she got the portrait, who drew me and when. They call me Viv. Those in who knows me it is. Quite an unusual accent you have. Donovan wanted to know if these two groups of automatons matched. I don't think so. Similar but different. Similar but different. It's a very passing echo of your words. Even coming close to matching your natural voice makes some wise sense out Viv's mouth and yours none. Mayhap Bossman gets the words, or mayhap he sends me back after that jingle bag. Different builder with the same parts, hearing the same description, distinct from the other's design. Gives a knowing nod. She appreciates that description more than the first. Gets you the local jingle. Viv to bring Bossman's words. She then turns to leave. Don't know what that was. Alright, we gotta do some side quests now. We got Savannah available here. Clifftop Retreat. Smoldering Marsh. Gonna take the duel. Sliver Hive. Thawing Glaciers. Nope. Okay. I need to make some money around here, so let's pick up another quest. Alright, clear out some current occupants so people can move there. Got it. We don't have anything to sell. What's the available draft? Boosters. Spider-Man. No thank you. I didn't mean to run it in there. Available draft here is Neo? Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. Don't know anything about that set. Not necessarily opposed, but... Let's see what my options are around here. We got over here. Brothers War. Don't think so. Zendikar Rising. You know what? Let's go check out the Kamigawa set. We got time for a draft, right? If I can avoid all these critters trying to get me. Still got about 35 minutes. Let's try Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. Invoke the Winds, 5 mana, gain control of target artifact or creature, untap it. Permanently gain control of it. Okay. Ninjutsu Double Strike, hello. Haste, whenever a samurai or warrior you control attacks alone, gets 1/0 till end of turn for each samurai or warrior you control. So it's kind of like Exalted, but specifically for samurai and warrior. Enchant land. Saga. Each opponent loses a life, you gain a life. Exile the Saga, then return to the battlefield transformed under your control. As a 2/2, can I see what the other side of it is? How do I see the other side? I guess I can't. I'm tempted to take this. But Double Strike is speaking to me. I don't know if it's a good card or not. This guy doesn't seem bad. But I think I want this one. I'm just going to go with it. Okay, a lot of white cards in this pack. Born to Drive. Enchant artifact or creature. If it's a creature, it gets 1/1 for each creature and or vehicle you control. Channel, pay 3, discard it. Create 2/1 colors pilot creature tokens. Are there a lot of vehicles in this set? A flying fish. Seems pretty good. Whenever a samurai or warrior you control attacks alone, tap target creature you don't control. Okay, seems to be a common theme here. Befriending the Moss. Target creature you control gets 1/1, gains flying till end of turn. Exile, return to the battlefield, transform to your control. I'm interested. Let's take that. Here's a flying 1/1. Seems good for a ninjutsu deck, if we're going to try and build ninjutsu. Ooh, that's interesting. It's a pretty heavy investment in blue, though. Let's see if it comes around by chance. Costs 1 less to cast for each enchantment you control. 7-drop flyer. I don't know about that. Rat Samurai. Menace as long as you control enchantment. Whatever vehicle you control attacks. Choose one. Against first strike or on tap. It's an ace. Just a 2-drop 2/2. Play an additional land this turn. Gain 3 life. I like this. Why not? Vehicle. Imperial Recovery Unit attacks. Target creature or vehicle card with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to your hand. 3.34 crew of 2. I should have taken that other crew guy. 7 drop, 7/7 trample haste crew 2. Okay. It's expensive, but that could be our finisher. Cruise vehicles as though has 2 or greater power. Yeah. I think I'm leaning into this. It's another one of these. Another flyer. Not really seeing anything to incentivize the ninjutsu angle. I've seen a lot of this stuff. This came around. Combat tricks. Vehicle guy. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Seen that card in Cube Draft. I didn't realize it was from the set. I think we're definitely going here then. It's going red-white vehicles? ETB draw a card. Another 1-drop flyer. Five-drop vigilance. Enters or dies, put a 1 on counter target creature or vehicle you control. I think I'd rather have the card draw. Lore counter on each saga you control. Not seeing anything amazing here. Could take the 1-0 first strike. Take combat trick. Why not? March of Reckless Joy. Additional cost to cast. Exile any number of red cards from your hand. Exile the top X cards you may play up to 2 of those cards until the end of your next turn. Creatures you control get 2/0 till end of turn. Control a modified creature, draw a card. Got a lot of little guys that could be useful. Besage you. Not playing green though. Another artifact enters. Whenever a samurai warrior you control attacks alone, gets 1/1 till end of turn. Got 1, 2. 3, 4. It's between these two. I don't know. Let's go with this guy. A little bit better synergy. Ooh. A flying turtle. Not in our colors, but let's retire artifact mana value 3 or less, gain 3 life. Another one of those guys. You know what? Let's sideboard that. Channel, discard it. Create 2/1 spirit tokens. Gain haste on turn. Really costs 1 less to activate for each legendary you control. For Samurai where you control attacks alone, you may pay 1. If you do, attach this to it. Creature gets 2/1. It's this or the land, maybe. Whenever this or another artifact enters under your control, put a charge counter on it. For sack it, deal damage equals the number of charge counters to target player. Well, how many artifacts do we have? We have 1 other artifact. That could be interesting. This doesn't seem that helpful. This doesn't seem amazing, but it is an artifact. And equipment. I want to take this one because it's an uncommon. Another one of these guys. Menace. When he attacks alone, next spell you cast this turn costs 1 less to cast. Okay. Sure. Don't care. Ooh. Dicel of Kamigawa. 3/3 for 4. Flash flying. Enters another target permanent, gains indestructible as long as you control this. Legendary enchantment creature Shrine. Vigilance. Beginning of your end step, you may pay 1 if you do create a 1/1 spirit for each shrine you control. That seems good. Wow, what a pack. 2/3 lifelink. I think we gotta take this. Tax loan gains lifelink. Yeah. Feel Calamity. You may cast up 2 instant sorcery total mana 6 or less from your graveyard hand without paying their mana costs. Very interesting. Not necessarily for this deck, though. Though I'm not seeing anything else. No. I guess it's fine. Scrap welder. Seems good. A little bit of control there. Another one of these guys. Brilliant Restoration. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 drop. Turn all artifacts and enchantments from your graveyard to the battlefield. No. Search for a basic land, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. Okay. That seems fine. Dragonfly Suit. Flying Crew 1. Okay. Lifelinker. Let's take the Lifelinker. Very nice. Okay. Currently got 30 cards. One of them's a land already. Mostly white cards. We're gonna need... No. No assorted arts. Yeah. Like this one. Let's go 10 and 6. Ten and 7. That's too much. 17 land. Alright, we gotta make a few cuts here. This thing's not that useful, I don't think. The ninjutsu guy, I don't know. Oh my goodness, I keep closing that by accident. I don't know if I necessarily need the vehicle. I'm gonna cut the dragonfly suit. Now, let's just trim it. And those guys, we're just gonna run 41. Let's go. Alright, I've got 20 minutes to win the tournament. Seems good enough. Just put it, there's a, okay, whatever. Planes, we don't have a 1-drop. Pass. Okay, mountain. Yeah. Selfless Samurai. Menace. Vehicles you control have menace. Okay. Attack 2. Offer the trade. Nope. Play our lifelinker. Pay 1, add blacks, but only to cast instants sorceries. Okay. Gotta take the 2 there. Leaves the battlefield, you can pay 2 if you do draw a card. Attack with them both. Blocking here. And then second main phase. Guess let's just pacify that. Just combat damage. May discard a creature. If you destroy target creature, planeswalker, the player. Ooh, that's nasty. attack. Opponent attacks, we're going to go ahead and flash in. Declare blocks. Land. Mentor. Buff you. Maybe I should have done the lifelinker. It doesn't really matter, I don't think. One gains flying till end of turn. Attack for 7. Oh, that does have flying. Oh well. Death touch as long as you control an artifact. Does not. Menace as long as you control an enchantment. Does have menace. Okay. 1/1 gain flying. Yep. Go ahead and drop you, and then we're just gonna attack all in. Opponent's down to 2. Did not play anything. What does this do? It's just a 2/4 flyer. Okay. Game 2. We don't want that, I don't think. We don't need... Destroy target artifact, mana value 3 or less. Nah. We're good. It's a pretty similar hand. We'll keep it. Plains pass. Opponent's got that guy. Put down a 1/3 to beat your 2/1. Gonna Fable. And we're just gonna pass. 3/3 Flying Fish. May discard 2. I'll discard you, and I'll discard you. Land. Put you down. Put you down. Attack in. May discard a card if you draw a card. Yeah. Gets 1/1. Joke's on you, pal. Okay. Alright, we got ourselves a Kiki-Jiki, sort of. Significantly worse Kiki-Jiki. Draw a card. Nope. It's going to attack here. Attack for 1. Trigger. Ninjutsu. Attack with that guy. Sure. Just drew a land, huh? Yeah, let's just do you again. Go to combat, and we'll come in with you. Go in the air. Sure. Play the land. Pass. It's 1/1 flying till end of turn. Yes, please. It's going to be our double striker there. Activate, targeting you. Go to combat. Attack here, here. That's it. Okay. Yeah, you again. Drop you. Activate you. Targeting you. Combat. Swing all in. Okay, round 2. Probably playing a little bit overly cautious there, but you never know. Alright, we're on the play this time. We're going to take the play. 2-land hand. Yeah, we're good. Let's go. We're going to land, go 1-drop, pass. Opponent's also got a 1-drop flyer. ETB tap target permanent. Okay. Let's go land, attack 2. Trade. Play our dog, draw a card. Some kind of damage spell. I clicked through it too fast. Let's put down our ninjutsu 2-drop, or 2/2 rather. That's fine. Put you down, put the counter on him, attack for 6. Screwed up to another vehicle you control. Interesting. Let's go into combat, attack in. Alright. Blocks. Blocking there, that's fine. I'm just going to go ahead and pump this guy this turn. Okay. Land, Fable. Attack for a lot. I will use it. Okay, that's fine. Guess we'll just attack in. Alright, game 2. Sure. Trample 3/3. Text on you can cast an artifact from a graveyard this turn. Interesting. Yikes. Struggling a bit over here. Just flooding out. Yikes. I guess we'll buff him. Tap him. All right. Round 3. Grizzlebrand. Huh. Not a great hand, but we're going to keep it. Alright, now it's a great hand. Alright. 1-drop flyer. Grizzlebrand's on green, huh? Alright. 3/3 with reach. Of course it has reach. Let's go Fable. Alright, reach doesn't matter if you attack. Do I want to discard? Yeah, so I'll get rid of this and that. Oops. Activate. Target. Jeez. Okay. Let's go ahead and draw a card. Three with reach. Block. Kill it. Okay. Couple of 4/5s. Yuck. Put you down and pass. Oh, it's attacking all in here. Okay. Activate. Target you. blocks. Block there. Take 8. No, a little more than 8. Alright, opponent's got a 5-6. You know, I'm not going to sit here and do math right now. We're just going to go in, see if this is enough. Probably should have activated that instead of doing that. Too late now. Okay. 3-land hand with all mountains. Two-land hand with all mountains. Alright. First time in a while I've had a mull to 5. Death touch 1-1. That thing again. Take it. Tap the Death Toucher, get lifelink. Okay, first strike. There's a double striker. Just gonna play him. Hold up blocks this turn. This isn't looking good. I'm just gonna go all in. Throw this down. Opponent's at 1. We're gonna use that. Grab a plains, put it down. Okay, we can't. Pump up the double striker. Attack. Cast. Target. Five vigilance haste, huh? Why am I counting? He's got 4 blockers. I've got 4 creatures. I'm going to win on this exchange for the most part. Okay, I just won anyway. All right. That was an interesting draft, but we won. And looks like we are a bit over time, so I'm going to wrap this one up here for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. We'll catch you in the next one. Have a nice day.